Hello and welcome to my video. I'm Devi and I will be telling you guys where you can do commissions and do other things involving art. Maybe you wanna commission someone or you wanna, I don't know, do Minecraft skins for a living. I don't know. But I'm gonna be, I guess, kind of yapping about that today. And I hope you guys will like it. I hope you guys find something useful out of it. I will be doing pros and cons of different websites and places where you can commission people, such as vgen, DeviantArt, and stuff like that. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Now, before I can start talking to you about which commission sites are better, I should probably explain to you what commissioning is. Commissioning is you paying someone to do something for you, whether that's music or it is art or rigging a model or emotes for your YouTube or anything, even editing. And like I mentioned briefly, there's also things like building Minecraft houses and making merch and stuff like that. Anything, really. There's people building PCs. Anything can be there. And there are two aspects. There is the client and there's the commissioner, which is also known as seller, but you know, go figure. The commissioner is the one selling things, the one who has the skill and the one who has the tools to make the thing that the client wants. And so yeah, I'm gonna be trying to explain which sites and places are the best for commissioning and which ones I personally think are better. I have tried a lot of these things myself, so take my advice with a grain of salt. I'm still new to commissioning things, and I'm sure if you were a bigger creator or had a name already out there for you, it would be a lot easier than my experience. But if you're coming into this as a new artist, this is probably what you would want to listen to. And with that being said, let's get into the first one. This one is probably one that most people know, even if you're not into art or anything like that. And that is Fiverr. Fiverr is one of the biggest platforms, or has at least been for a long time, when it comes to commissioning, and it was widely popular a few years back, and now the hype has kind of died down a little bit. I used to use Fiverr a lot for some voice acting and other things, and I found it to be quite easy to use, so yeah. That leads me to talk about the pros. One, it is easy to use. It's easy to set up, and the messaging and managing orders is also quite easy. They also made the system where you can make custom orders quite easily. So even if it's not something you have set up for your normal ordering, they make it quite easy to do that. Now, what are the cons? This is mainly for an artist standpoint. I'm not sure about the pricing for other things or anything, but artists on there price themselves very low. Especially if we're talking big projects like rigging or VTubers or stuff like that. The prices are very low. Now, of course, I know that the pricing is up to yourself. You yourself is the one choosing how to price things. And as you can see here, a lot of the pricing is on the lower side. I mean, no hate to any of these creators, but they are very low, especially for rigging, specifically rigging. Yeah, $18. Like, it's very, very low for an artist. Again, low prices aren't necessarily the website's fault or the site's fault. That's just something I noticed, that a lot of people price themselves very low, and it might be a little difficult for you as an artist to compare yourself to. It's hard to price yourself that low if you don't want to. And on Fiverr you might have to. So that's something to keep in mind. Along with that, Fiverr also takes I think it was a 20% cut of your earnings. Most websites actually do this. Most people take a cut of your earnings as an artist. So like, just bear that in mind, of course, if you choose to do Fiverr. And there is, of course, a lot of AI. Fiverr doesn't do anything against AI. I don't expect them to. It's not their fault that people want to, use that. And if, there's a market for it, there's people selling it. So, that's something you have to look out for. Someone is gonna make the things faster and cheaper because they're using AI. So if that's something you want to be around as an artist, or if that's, something you like, then Fiverr might be the one to do. Again, do as you wish. These are just my opinions. I think it's easy to use. They have done a new system though. I'm not too sure. I think you have to get verified now, so yeah, that might be something you have to look out for. Then we have Ko-fi. Ko-fi isn't always used for commissions, but it has been more recently found to be good at this. You can post digital downloadable things, and it has been very popular in especially the VTubing community. Here you can see me doing a YCH, which stands for your character here, listing, which is one of the things I chose to test Ko-fi with. I could put what I needed from the customer, some questions, follow-up questions, stuff like that. And it all was very, very smooth. And I would recommend it. Ko-fi does take a cut of your revenue as well. Of course it does. Everything does. Almost. So I would keep that in mind if you are choosing Ko-fi. But I think it is a good resource and a good choice to take because it's easy to use, and I haven't seen anything. You do need a following on this, so just keep that in mind. You can't just go into this willy-nilly, at least not easily. But yeah, if you're a content creator, I would recommend. Okay, next up is vgen. Vgen is one of the biggest commissioning websites ever. And it is widely popular with VTubers, which is one of the pros. It's good at filtering AI and helping human artists, as it has a you have to get verified to commission or to make commissions on there, so that's good. They have a good support team and very few scams, and the ones that do happen get quite regularly put into their Discord. So yeah. The cons are, it is very hard to get into. There's hundreds upon hundreds of artists every single day wanting to be on vgen. So they are trying to meet that demand by doing weekly spots where they pick some of the artists that are applying via their Twitter and Instagram, I'm pretty sure. But it is very tough to get into, and they also do a monthly competition to get into the thing where you have to do some art for it. I have done this and I haven't gotten in. There are so many amazing artists that have, which is great. I'm just saying, for my standpoint, it is very hard to get into, but I would say it is one of the better places to get accepted into. So I would highly recommend, if you can, to get into that. vgen, like most of these things on this list, also takes a percentage of your earnings. This is the norm with most of these things. And yeah, I don't have much else to say about that. If you can get into it, great. They recently made a shop, which has been received very well from the community. And the shop has basically helped a lot of people make affordable avatars, and especially for the VTubing community. It's great. Next up, we have something that I don't know how many people know about, but it is artistree. Artistree is something I have personally known about for a long time, and I think they're really great. But they have provided, this won't just make my job easier, they have provided a form showing features and stuff like that. And one of the things that are 100% much better than most, or not better, but interesting compared to most places, is that they let the artist keep 100% of everything. They have a pros and cons list against Ko-fi. One of them being that they give the artist 100%, and Ko-fi, well, they take 5% and transactions fees. It is free, other than Ko-fi. You can share commissions with links, manage commission slots. Creators can also decline commissions, which you cannot do on Ko-fi. On Ko-fi, if you list something, it is just there. You cannot change it, you cannot delete it. It's there forever. And artistree also defends artists until death, basically. It is very easy to use from what I've seen, and honestly, I would just recommend it. If you are an artist and you don't know what to do or where to start, I would say artistree is probably one of the best, I would say. And I'd say they're doing a pretty good job. But that is it for this video. I might come back to this topic and give you some more advice later on. But for now, this is all I have. So I hope you all have a great day. Remember to drink water and hydrate. And for all you artists out there, be kind to yourself. Don't undercharge. And yeah. Have an amazing day and keep drawing.